Hello. If you saw my recent video, you saw that Kathy Wood gave Bitcoin a bullish price target of $1.5 million. Now that got me thinking, what if I bought 10,000 worth of Bitcoin right now and went to $1.5 million? How much capital gains tax would I have to pay on it? So there's a better way to do this. There's a way to buy and hold Bitcoin without paying any tax on it. Now, if you would just want a quick answer, buy the Bitcoin ETF Grayscale Mini because it has the lowest expense ratio of 0.15%. But if you want to actually understand why you should do that, this video is not sponsored by anyone, so take this time to click the like button because I really appreciate it. Thank you. So at the beginning of 2024, when I heard that Bitcoin ETFs, spot ETFs are coming out, and instead of buying Bitcoin, which is a very tricky process, let's be honest, you have to download these apps, give them all your documents and all this, and it's a whole process, and there's so many hidden fees, withdrawal fees, transferring fees, converting fees, and all this nonsense you have to deal with. So this is a much easier way. You can just open your TFSA or your Roth IRA, and you can just buy an index fund, a Bitcoin ETF. So I went out and I opened my TFSA and I bought the first ETF. It happened to be the CI Galaxy BTCX. I thought I was paying 0.4% of fees, but actually I was paying 0.8% of the money I had every year. Now that sounds a little too much. So I did the research and I'm sharing this with you guys on how to pay less fees. The reason I bought BTCX.B is because it's a Canadian ETF. And now the cheapest fees on the Canadian ETF is the Fidelity FBTC. FBTC, yeah. It has a expense ratio of 0.4%, which is still a lot. So after doing the full research, I found out that American ETFs trading under USD, they have a lot less fees. So if you look at the Grayscale Mini Bitcoin ETF, ticker symbol BTC, it has a full expense ratio of 0.15%. That's a lot less than 0.8. So there are three key things that you got to look at when looking for ETFs. This is not just Bitcoin ETFs, but ETFs in general. Number one is expense ratio. This is the annual fee charged by the ETF that you have to pay, so they keep running the ETF. But the management expense ratio, this is the expense ratio plus operating expenses, legal accounting costs, and whatnot. So this is the total cost. And then the third part is the AUM, assets under management. This is how much money is in the ETF. So the more money there is, the less chance that someone is just going to disappear or it's going to be a scam or something like that. And we see that thing with EZBC, Franklin Templeton. So these guys have only $720 million in the ETF. And we can see that their tracking error is a lot higher than the other ETFs, such as the BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust, which has $57 billion and has a tracking error of only 1. So in all honesty, you can also buy IBIT. You would only pay 0.1% more. Now, does that actually make a difference? Let's look at it. If you invest $10,000 and by 2030 it goes to $1.5 million, you would only pay $400 more in expense ratio fees, and you would end up with $76,000. Now, if you buy the 0.15%, you would save that $400. But if you end up paying 1.5%, you would lose $3,000. Now, it's worth the little extra research to keep $3,000 in your pocket. So while we're still waiting for Gemini to answer our question, this is really slow thinking. Let's conclude this video. So feel free to stop and read through this yourself. So the winner is Grayscale Bitcoin ETF. Why? Lowest expense ratio, significant assets under management, so it's very trustworthy, And it has spot ETF structure, so it directly holds Bitcoin and it holds it in cold storage, so the Bitcoin won't be stolen, or there's very, 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 very low chances of it being stolen. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you click that like button and the subscribe, and leave a nice comment or a mean one. Leave a mean comment. Let's see how mean a comment can get.